Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is
Flickin'
Flickin' Beans. Hi. I love this coffee.
Thanks.
It's tasty. It's caramel and hazelnut and whipped cream.
Yeah.
Ah, it's delightful. This episode is actually dedicated to Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi. Jessica is our friend who has an entire sketchbook of penis drawings. And she's very good.
She is.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I asked her one time if these were penises that she's known. Saying they came out of her head is not right. You get me. We love you, Jess. This was her pick. She's like, you guys would like this movie. And it's called Voices.
Yes.
Voices is about Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And he plays Jerry. Jerry works at a bathtub factory. And everyone is wearing pink coveralls. It's super cute. And I was thinking, oh God, finally somebody whose job is not failed writer or failed artist. And he's really awkward.
Yeah, this is one of the few movies I've seen where Ryan Reynolds isn't just playing a version of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
He makes it believable even though he's like this gorgeous human being.
Totally. Yeah. Well, we learn later why he's so troubled. He's supposed to be on antipsychotic med, and he doesn't take them. Therefore, he thinks his pets are talking to him.
Same.
But it's funny because when you say, good boy, yeah, that's your voice for the dog.
Yeah.
So the dog's gonna say stuff like, oh no, Jerry, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. And Mr. Whiskers is a Scottish cat.
Yes. He's the devil's advocate.
Yes. I loved it.
I love Mr. Whiskers.
Yes.
I don't know why, but yeah, cats should all have an accent.
He's an orange cat and he's a douche. He's the voice telling him to do bad things. And the dog is the voice telling him to not do bad things. He's got a lot going on inside.
So much.
Oh my God. He's got a crush on a coworker, Fiona, who's lovely.
A British stereotype.
Oh, for real. He tries to ask her out. He gives her the ick. But her friend, played by Anna Kendrick, Lisa, she says, hey, we're going out for drinks. You know, do you want to come? Because she has a crush on him.
Yeah.
So, kind of weird, but totally normal in an office.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was funny when he goes up there at the end of the day, at this point when they invite him, that they're all sitting at their desks putting on makeup, as you would. So they're having a conversation, and it's a great conversation, but he's just sitting there. And they're eating something called crispy crunchy burgers?
Yeah.
What the hell? What would that be? They could have potato chips on them, and that would be good.
Ooh, I was thinking like fried onions or something like that. You know, onion rings.
When we were at the drag show, I had a hot Cheeto grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about how he eats?
Oh my
it
God,
might be the grossest thing he does in the whole movie is eat that piece of pizza and that burger.
God.
He shoves everything in his mouth basically in one bite.
Yeah, that's a choking hazard.
Yes. It's also a childish thing to do, maybe. He's kind of stuck in childhood a little.
For real.
And
For real.
One of the ways he's like, free pizza. It's the best kind of pizza.
Right? When they're out for drinks, what the funniest thing is the only thing he said out of the blue, I know karate.
Yeah, of course you do. What is it with karate and weirdos? They all want to know karate.
And that was the gist at the Shishan Chinese restaurant, right? The show was karate.
Yeah, and Elvis.
Kind of weird first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's super weird.
Super weird.
The pizza incident had to do with setting up a party. And Fiona thinks it'll be really fun to do a conga line around the whole toilet factory. What the hell? That's so awkward. But it looked like everybody was enjoying it.
Yeah.
It wrapped around the whole thing. Yeah. Oh my God.
I have my company outing this week, and I think I'm going to have to suggest.
The next thing that happens does ask Fiona out to that Chinese restaurant, and she says, okay, reluctantly, right? And instead stands him up. Does connect with her that night because she gets caught in the rain and her car won't start, and he's in the rain in his car crying. That's Andrew McCarthy all over again.
I wondered if he did something to her car. They don't show it
Right.
the right time.
That could be.
But he seems confused that she's out, so maybe not.
Why didn't he just offer to jumpstart it? Because it's raining.
It's raining, and she suggests going somewhere. So he's like, yeah, I want to hang out with you.
Yeah. But why would she suggest going somewhere?
That was weird to me, too. Like, all of a sudden, now she wants to hang out with him?
Yeah. Forget that part for a second, because he says, oh, there's a blanket under the seat, and she takes her shirt off?
Yeah.
What?
Don't stare. Why are you taking your shirt off?
Yeah. What the hell? We begin to lead up to the first kill. It's, what the hell would you think? You're in a car with a man you barely know. He didn't take you to the place you suggested. You're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. What was that animal that they hit?
A deer.
Okay. And the deer is suffering. That's his excuse to whip out this huge knife and slit its throat in front of her. Blood spatters on her face. I think the polite thing to do would have been, can you step out of the car and turn around?
Right.
Right. And why isn't it raining in that scene? Because he drove her the fuck out of town, probably.
Well, they did go out to the county line under her recommendation.
Okay.
But when he takes Anna Kendrick out, he drives her out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So the
Well,
first time,
yeah, there's woods nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, she sees this fucking bloody knife. And she's like, no, I'm out of here. Running through the woods, which really isn't a great idea, but running down the road isn't either. Although he could probably be stranded there because he can't drive the car with that fucking animal. So, of course, he's running after her. It's kind of an accident because they both fall down and he stabs her. She's suffering. This is a good theme of the movie. So what's he do next? But stab her again.
And again.
And again.
And he starts going, I'm sorry. Keep stabbing her.
Yeah, and at the end he smiles.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And later he says, that's the only time I've ever really felt alive. So
I mean, so many times. And then when he goes back to get the body, he sees her as pristine.
yeah, she's not
No
bloody.
wounds. Wraps her up, takes her home to cut her up, obviously. And on the ground are her intestines, organs. Oh, so gross.
And one shoe.
And one shoe. And I would think animals would come along and eat that, but they do find her remains and somehow she's unidentified. Why is nobody checking into why she's not at work? Why does it take so long for the police to be present? That's crazy.
They do mention a couple times that she didn't come into work, but nobody's like really that concerned about it.
Right.
She just didn't show up on Monday or whatever.
Yeah. Or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday. Thankfully, they obscured our view of him cutting up the body. Okay. And then there's a wall of Tupperware.
He's meal prepping.
Exactly. That's what it looks like. Cat's like, we can get a bigger fridge.
Who even has that much Tupperware? Did he go and buy it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, because
he went and bought it. That's
it was sitting in the front seat and she's the body in the back. And, you know, there was a cop that went through there briefly and was like, you know, have a good day.
Yeah, because he saw his window smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better get that fixed. When he finishes the cutting, he's lining those up. It's so OCD. And everything looked clean.
Yeah. His being off his meds makes his world seem colorful and bright, and he's got butterflies that fly around his head like a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he takes them, you see what his apartment really looks like,
Oh
and it's
my
disturbing.
God, it's so bad. I'm sure it's worse than Dahmer's.
Mm.
But similar.
Yeah.
He keeps Fiona's head in the fridge. And she looks beautiful and she's talking to him and smiling. Takes it out of the fridge and puts some cereal in her mouth. Yeah. Even what must that have actually looked like? That is nasty. And they never did show it. They just, like, he threw a jacket over it when he heard somebody was coming in.
Yeah. Anytime you actually see the severed heads, they're his messed up version of them. So you don't see a nasty.
Right, because it looked like it had a perfectly flat rubber bottom because it did.
It was them sticking their head. I wondered when they He has 3 heads by the end of this. Spoiler alert. And he opens the fridge and they all wake up to talk to him. I'm thinking, do you think that the actresses were like in a fridge set, like with their head through a hole, and that's how they did it?
Completely. You remember when they cut the bottom of the chair out so Gary Oldman's short fake legs could poke out?
Oh, that was bad.
How do you play a dwarf if you're not?
You shouldn't.
God, yeah. So another thing I was thinking is, my God, he must smell terrible. How are people not? I mean, you work in a restaurant, your hair smells like fries.
Yeah.
You have rotting meat basically all over your apartment. You're drinking milk out of the jug and eating cereal on this bloody ass counter.
Yeah.
Oh, vomit. Like, when did he do laundry?
Yeah. Maybe it's convenient that his jumpsuit was pink.
Right?
Because then it can hide bloodstains.
I had a theory about that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's in his head too. Are they really wearing pink coveralls at a factory? That occurred to me.
And doing musical numbers with the forklifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably is. It's very.
Like, who doesn't love forklift ballet?
Yeah.
I'd pay to see that. Oh my God. Okay. Oh yeah. The stench. I think Lisa would have noticed the stench as soon as she opened the door. And she got his address through an HR violation.
Yes.
But it's okay because he killed her too.
Ooh, she dies brutally.
Oh, Lisa or the other coworker?
Well, they're both bad, but it really bothers me the way that he like throws, because he throws Anna Kendrick like a doll. Well, she weighs nothing.
Yeah.
So he just kind of throws her and she breaks her neck.
Yeah. Hits it on that headboard.
Yeah.
She's suffering.
Yeah.
Guess what? But prior to that, how terrifying. Same as Fiona. Fucking terrifying. There's so many people who've been in that position in real life. That's fucked up. But he's definitely a serial killer.
Yep.
When they found the first remains, they called him a serial killer on the news. And I was like, nah, not technically.
You have to do it more than once.
Right?
Does twice a serial killer make? Or do you have to have killed 3 times?
Well, that's a question I don't know the answer to. What would you think?
To me, I feel like it needs to be 3 times.
I do too.
Twice is...
You're a double murderer.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Double homicide.
Yeah.
And plus, a lot of people probably kill like 2 people at once.
Exactly. Double murder.
Yeah. A couple or whatever.
Yeah. For real. He and Lisa had met up a time before that. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, he takes her to his childhood home. Oh, why? And he's basically having hallucinations of his childhood, which was horrible. Mom was schizophrenic or psychotic as well. Mm-hmm. She tells him, never, ever tell anybody that you do this. Dad is not having it because he has Bunny Sock talking to him. It's his best friend. A lot of kids have imaginary friends. Yeah. But this goes beyond.
Yeah. Well, yes. The dad recognizes the mom's behavior in his son, and he doesn't want that to happen.
Correct.
She's really ill.
But you can't force it out of somebody.
No.
Mom tells him they're coming for me and decides to take her own life. But she doesn't get it on the first try. What was it? Broken piece
of glass.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, a broken piece of glass, which is a weird choice.
Oh.
I guess it's what was there, but where did it come from?
How could you do that? I believe she broke something next to the bed.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's technically the first kill. And that's where he gets that whole suffering idea.
They're suffering. I need to put them out of their misery.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he does. And that's how he ends up in the psychiatric hospital. They don't really tell us when he got out, but I was so surprised at the end when he came clean with his doctor. She's like, it's not like you killed anybody.
And he's like, actually, it is like I killed someone 3
times. 3.
I was impressed with her professionalism. Even at the end, he almost kills her. And
he would have.
And the cops conveniently show up, and she tells them, like, don't hurt him. It's not his fault. He's ill, even though he's just terrorized her.
Hurt him.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
He's not gonna be fixed. He's not gonna take those meds. One thing I did think about is that when he's at work, he didn't hear the voices. It was only when he was alone. And that concept of lonely came up a lot. He really is. He's isolated. Lives above a bowling alley.
Mm-hmm. Which is unclear whether that bowling alley is open.
Right. And oddly, he has a skylight.
Yeah, which...
I don't understand what that was about.
They just needed a way to get her in there, I guess.
Yeah.
But
And he does escape from the police down like a air duct. Always. And it's always big enough for a human.
Right.
And even when
like 6'3" human.
he like went down backwards, butt first, with his legs sticking out. How is he gonna straighten his leg? What the hell? Fucking Santa Claus doesn't even do it that way. Dummy. Put your legs in first.
Duh. Everybody knows how to get through an air duct.
It was an accident going down where he broke the pipe with the gas line. So, boom. I mean, he has this, like, conversation with himself in the bowling alley. Basically, just wants to die. So he just lays down and dies in the fire. The cops already said, we think he's in the bowling alley. What? Where are they then?
I know. This bowling alley there's nothing around it. You could go in there.
They all passed out because of the gas leak in the apartment. That's dumb. Dying was his best option. Otherwise, he's going to go to prison and be buttfucked. At least in the afterlife, things are perfect again.
Yeah.
He's singing and dancing with everybody that he killed. Maybe they even like him there.
Yeah. Well, they do right off the bat. He sees them all and he's like, sorry about that. And they're like, let's think about the good times.
Right?
Yeah. I was confused by that whole scene. Is it supposed to be heaven? Is he having another hallucination?
I think it's supposed to be his heaven.
Sure. Okay.
I think just as a viewer, maybe we're supposed to say he's just overall happier in death. This song and dance is to show us it's fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. That worldview that he has I would have thought, well, hey, if I thought that right off the bat, Fiona would be like, why the fuck did you kill me? But no, because it's his perception.
Yeah. I did like the pink and orange outfits, though.
Yeah.
They don't put pink and orange together enough, I think.
Oh, not enough. Not nearly enough. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Did we do it?
I think we did it.
We flicked some beads.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.